Special good evening to Vaughn. We got the man Paul here. I don't remember his last name. We got Super Captain. Yeah, I know. Desmond Paul. Just kidding. And we got Vic.
No.
Farmer Smith, still a Smith. And the man Vaughn on the camera. You're looking at AI/live. This is Champ of Champs 2020 A-Class boat race. The boats, the horn just went off. The boats are just outside of Malihana. Just kidding to see if you guys think the boats are flying, just pulling the guy's leg. Boats just left the harbor. We're down in here in front of that Walton Fleming building upstairs, up Backstreet South Hill. And here are the boats. Downwind. Today is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boats. All of the captains decided that they're gonna leave the Bush Boys race, and in first position we have the Bluebird, followed by the Tree. Just gonna call random positions: the UFO, the Bush Boys, the Wizard, the Real Deal, Light and Peace, Speed and Comfort, the Sonic, and the Light and Peace. Here we are, downwind. And the UFO is about to pass us now. She has been sponsored by the Eagle with King Ocean Services, www.calmkingocean.com. This is you see the guys in the UFO. You see Tommy. You see the guys raising the hag. You see Gerard. That's Gerard, captain of the Storm. We got the captain of the UFO. Here goes the boats, downwind. This is Champ of Champ 2020 A-Class boat race. We got Desmond Paul here seated. Let me have a word with him. Cameraman, can you see Desmond?
No man.
Can you share a word with us, Desi? This is a man who is I think he's an instructor at Hayden's gym, and he's running away from the mic. And he been telling us that we need to have some commentary and telling the people about our luxury hotels and how he's running. A man of a few words. I don't know. I didn't say it. We had my cousin there saying a man of no words. Sharon, is that true? Okay. No, I mean Sharon. I just say Sharon. You see, it was last day up there at Paramount Pharmacy. My good friend. I think your husband is a bit mic shy, but here we are. 2020 Champ of Champ. Now Super, he's getting a bit jealous. He looks a little intoxicated. He's shaking. I must say, pleasant good evening to Scratcher, Vincent, Trevor, Cannon, Sonia, all you guys. You were my neighbors up Estate Thomas in St. Thomas. There's where I went to school and I grew up there. But today's boat race in Anguilla, we are COVID free. Thanks to our farmer government in our Ministry of Health. Here's the top notch in here. A boat that I built. Super, if you want to have a little show off, we can have the challenge now, because he don't like her, but it's not what he like, is what we produce the best. There's my son Ori in orange and a nice neon green. We got Pointy. The guys gonna say hi. They're gonna come a little closer to us, but we are watching boat race. We are in tours. We are happy, and I want to turn you over to Super, the great Super Captain. We saw that we had an incident the other day, and that is all good now. The UFO is back in the race, but we still, after this, we're gonna help the satellite. They're gonna rebuild, not rebuild. We're gonna build a brand new boat. And we saw a video sent. I don't know what year it was when Super didn't take his Harley from the Shen, but he's a captain too. So we see that things do happen. And we are boat racers. After a while, you know, we put all differences aside and we race. It's a fun thing. We just make sure that no one gets hurt. Anyway, I'm going to turn you over to Super.
Hey, good evening, guys. Yes, we are in the 2020 A class.
Sponsored by Social Security.
Champion of Champions boat race sponsored by Social Security. We have 9 boats participating. After all, the Bush Boys has been allowed to participate in this race. So we see we have the UFO, the Wizard, the Bush Boys, the Speed and Comfort, the Tree, the Light and Peace, we have the Bluebird, we have a Sonic, and of course the Real Deal. Real Deal has been dominant this season. I've been asked to be a bit more multidimensional in my approach to commentating a bit, Aris. I see where people have been saying that we should talk about where we at and what Angola has to offer and not make it about boat racing. But we have to understand that this is boat racing, and most of what we say would be relative to boat racing.
Right. I do believe that some of the listeners are correct in terms of positioning where we are at the moment. But as Desmond Paul was stating, we should talk about the hotels.
Yes.
But I think that the hotels are already on the map, and they are worldwide. We know which is number 1 in the Caribbean. We know Anguilla.
But not only that, Aris. Desmond Paul is my brother, and he has the opportunity right now to do something like that, and he's running, you know.
Yeah.
So let him stay in his corner and run his mouth. So guys, we are in the. Let's recognize Digicel as our provider for this live stream.
AI/live,
yes.
Digicel, and the cameraman Vaughn is doing a spectacular job.
Of course,
he has. He's not in a raincoat. I realize. Maybe it was me captaining the boat. He didn't get much water today. I realized the last day he was soaked. Maybe it was you, Super, run the boat. But here we are. We are thankful nevertheless. And
Aris, let me ask your opinion on this. You are captain. You have gotten a lot of flack from me over the years as an inferior captain, which I saw you as. I still do, but I saw you as one, and I'll continue to. But wait, stop. Can I talk, please?
What happened. Wait. Here's what happened. We're both in the same boat. So are we really captains? they have thrown us out. But a lady has an issue with me. Easy, man. We talking here on the mic. We see where Desmond is being rude and don't understand that we're doing this in live and he's running his mouth. Yes, Aris, there's a lady who said that I was a bit abrasive. Abrasive to put it most likely. She said that I am guilty of not being fair and a host of other things across the board, and said that I should not not apologize. She said that I should change up some of my remarks and my comments, as I think we're relative to the Bush Boys and the justice. But I want people out there to understand. If you know me, you will know that I do have, when it comes to boat racing, my personality is such, Aris, that most people don't like, and most people find abrasive. Well, Aris, and I just want to tell people out there that, listen, boat racing is a sport. It's for big people.
You know, so it's a big problem. And if you don't have thick skin, Aris, you always fade away.
Well,
my remarks to the justice is not personal. Is my is opinion and the bush boys, you know. So I want people to understand out there that not everything I say you will agree with, and your opinion, you know what I mean. It wouldn't matter to me just as mine wouldn't matter to you. We have to understand these things. Fact is facts, opinions are opinions.
Well, Super, I would say this. I don't know what were the concerns. I don't know if it was leaving him race today. I don't know if that was the issue.
No, it was me. It was me saying that probably saying that the justice is not a very good boat and Bush Boys is not.
But
You know
I don't recall you saying it's not a good boat. I recall you saying that the crew is not together. There's a lot of argument in the boat.
Yeah.
And one time I pulled you up and when we had a anonymous caller and called and said that you need to take back your words. You did take them back, and you said you was not touching the justice. You were just speaking of people running around and stuff like that, and you just say that there's no justice served. You just use the name of the boat.
Yeah.
And I understand clearly, but you did get on the mic and you apologize in your way. But boat race is boat race.
Yeah.
We're gonna say things that you don't like. And I have a lot of friends in boat race. Every boater, every captain of a boat is my friend. And when I see it, the way I see it, I speak of it. Yes. I don't shun, I don't hide. If it's my brother, I don't care who it is. If you're wrong, I'm gonna say you're wrong. And if you prove to be right, then I will agree. I'll say you're right. I'll take back my words. But when you're wrong, you're wrong.
That's right.
And it is both ways. Yeah. And that's the way we are out here and see. If we make a mistake, we should be able to come back as big men or women, whoever you are, and say we are wrong.
Yeah.
And this is a sport. This is the way it has been. We would like it to get better, but in this boat race, we will have incidents or accidents. And we must be able to help the other man, the other boat. You know, when accidents occur, we must be able not to be just mad or just rude with the other boat. We must come together. It's a sport. It's a sport that we love. We're not gonna leave it die. You know, when the incident happened with the satellite in the UFO, I called Skibby. I said, Skibby, I have 2 planks home. You can come. I just wanted to know if they wanted to race in this race. And we would have gone down and helped them get ready. But apparently they have different ideas. They are probably going to do some work, being that it's damaged. And probably, I don't know, maybe the boat a little bigger, maybe upgraded a bit. So that's up to them. But like you say, in boat race, you must have thick skin.
Yes.
This is a sport. And we race hard.
Yes. You race hard and you have to behave in a certain way. You have to have a certain circle, you know. Boat racing is, over the years, like we would say, our race has come a long way. The boats are getting bigger prizes now. But I think that, like I said, we will touch back on this in a while. But let us turn back for the race to a bit of our race and see.
Yeah, we are outside of Yellow Cliff.
Yellow Cliff, yeah, and the Real Deal seems to be out in front a bit. She's there by the Wizard and outside the Bluebird. They are the 2 leaders of the Bluebird and the Real Deal. So that's right now for now. There's 9 boats participating in the 2020 Champion of Champions A-class boat race this year. So,
Super, I'm gonna say this. Over the years, the norm is that when you have a race from Sunday to Thursday, you must place in at least the 5th position in any of those races.
yes.
But we said to them, as we said in the commentary with the B-class boats, that if the captains decide that they leave the Bush Boys race, it's up to them. But being the chairman of the captains committee and the boat racing committee, the rules are that you have to place in the first 5. However, the captains of all the other 8 boats decided that they can race and they are out here. So if anything happens and you feel that they're racing you tough and you included him in the race, so it's going to be on you, not us.
Yeah.
Because you allowed them to race because they were out, because they didn't place in the positions. But here we are. It's boat race. It's August. It's Champ of Champs 2020, sponsored by Anguilla Social Security Board, and we do appreciate you for all that you do for us here in Anguilla. So here we are outside of Long Bay, heading downwind. You see the real deal is out in the stretch, awkward stretch. She's in more to the land, Marijuana Point, and we have the Bluebird. It's way out in the north. So here we are downwind, super.
Yeah, so the wind is blowing always about 16, about 15, 16, yeah, gusting.
15, 16.
Yeah, 15, 16, gusting.
It's overcast, super.
Yeah, it's overcast.
So I think we're gonna have a few squalls
in between,
closer down to the downwind stake. But nevertheless, this is boat racing. So
yeah, race has to be continued. We're outside terminus now, Long Bay Beach, and you see some beautiful villas there in the back there. Yes, so we are now heading westward towards the first downwind stake. I think it's a two-phase race.
I don't know if it's a 2-lap, but
that would be crazy because the weather. I mean
the weather stuff.
The time is
5 minutes to 4.
5 minutes to 4. So I don't know. I don't know how that'll turn out to be, but I would try to get one leg in Aris and see where we at there. So I don't know, maybe we can call
but was that the official?
I don't know. We call Atrine.
Let me give her a call while you.
Yeah. So yes, guys. We are here in the 2020 A-class boat race. We see that the real deal is leading. The real deal is the dominant racing boat. Is a dominant racer so far this year. She has been by far the most impressive of all the boats. Just to pick it back a bit on Aris said, we have to be careful about opening doors and stuff like that. When we have rules, we must apply them and let them play out without emotions getting in the way. I do believe that sometimes that's best. So we have 9 boats, and the 9 boats are the UFO, the Real Deal, Light in Peace, the Bush Boys, the Speed and Comfort, the Tree, the Wizard, the Sonic, the Bluebird, So there we have it. 9 boats, UFO, the Light in Peace, the Real Deal, the Bush Boys. That's 4. We have the Speed and Comfort, the Bluebird, the Sonic, and the Wizard. 8 boats. 8 boats. I'm sorry, 8 boats, and the Tree, of course. 9 boats. So the Tree was hidden a bit, and I was a bit confused there for a second. Yes, we have. It's been confirmed that it's 2 laps, right? Hold on.
Yeah, and Train said 2 laps. That's what Todd said, but let me give him a card. It is 7:14, right?
Ask her why, Aris.
Let's grab it up there, man. Not bad. It is 7:14, Super?
Yeah, 7-9.
They leave a message, but here, get it.
Okay, we are back. Yes, the Real Deal is slipping up a little bit more. She's followed by the Light in Peace, who's battled over her. We have the Bush Boys.
I guess getting farmed.
They are up there. Look a bit light today. Less men today. Here's the Speed and Comfort, the Tree, the Wizard, Sonic, and the Bluebird on the furthest north. So yes, this race has been streamlined live to you. Compliments of Digicel, the Bigger Better Network, and sponsored by the Anguilla Security Board. So yes, guys, it's 2020, and we are in the end of the boat race season for now. Maybe just relative to the A-class boats. But of course, the B class boats would be definitely be racing the little races here and there. So yes, we are still outside of Malihana right now, and we are, well, the real deal has passed Malihana, and the UFO has been the first behind, has now going past it. We have the lighting piece who has she has impressed me also. I do believe that she's one of the top boats. I do believe in terms of potential. There's always potential in the lighting piece doing good in every race, in my opinion. Nothing bad to say about the lighting piece as a boat, but the captain, okay then. So we have the and guys, and don't be upset by my opinion. I just think that he's not a good captain. That's just me. Just me. That's me. The Speed and Comfort today is being captained by Chube. Chube was doing some commentary for us for August Tuesday. We have the captain of the Bush Boys, Jamal, young guy, raced with me a couple of years. He's aspiring. He's aspiring to be a captain. I think I had some little bit of influence on him. Mumba, the captain of the UFO is once again racing. She was one of the boats who was caught up in the last altercation or incident or whatever you want to call it. Certainly not an entanglement. That was more of a tangling. So we have the real deal edging out. Bush Boys are edging out also. The Bluebird is on the furthest north. She's followed by the Sonic out there with her, the Wizard. Why? But why can't call him Patrick?
Yeah, here we are outside of Viceroy. We just coming to leave the guys know it's going to be one lap because it's watching the weather. We watching the weather. This is going to be one lap. We watching the clouds, so one lap. Yeah, we're gonna go down to Anguilita for the guys that are listening. We just notifying the guys.
One lap.
Hey Russ, one lap. We going to Anguilita. We watching the weather. One lap. One lap. It's
One lap.
no need for argument. We just notifying one lap. One lap. Finish. Anguilita and up. Yeah, we was just notifying the guys here. Super, you have to go to the real deal. Make sure they know, because it's a bit overcast and windy. You're gonna expect squalls, so we don't want to endanger any of the boats. So we're gonna do one lap. One lap down to Anguilita and up. We see the wind changing. We see the real deal drive, not on our own, but the sail came around. So here we are downwind. Champ of Champs 2020. One lap, Al. Play squall, we take no chances. Anguilita on home. Here we are, the real deal, and still in first position. Heading downwind. We are outside of we look straight across Altima, north of Altima, west of Four Seasons. Here we are downwind. Out in front is the Bluebird and the real deal. We see all of the boats driving. Heading downwind. The UFO drive here. The first position is the real deal. I think the Bluebird is way out. She can sail across, but it all depends on the wind. So here we are. If you're looking at us on via video, we're gonna look at AI-Live. That's live. The cameraman is Vaughn. I think he's doing an excellent job. He has started, not too much of a seaman, I would say, but he's doing a great job. We see the Bluebird now sailing across. She's in first position, followed by the real deal. Third is, I would believe it's the UFO, because the boats, I believe, gonna go into the land and then back to the north, because the wind has changed. The boats drive and they're going downwind. They're going down to Anguilita. They are passing Wager Rock now. Here they are downwind. This is Champ of Champ 2020, August 9th, 2020. We have the Bluebird, the real deal, followed by the Bush Boys, Speed and Comfort, UFO, Light and Peace, the Tree, the Wizard, the Sonic. For those of you who are viewing it via YouTube or live, it's AI/live. We're gonna thank Digicel again and Vaughn for his great work throughout this 2020 boat race season from August. I think he missed the August Sunday, Vaughn. That's when you started. I started at August Sunday, then Monday, Tuesday, and we didn't have a Wednesday race. Thursday at Meads Bay, and now Champ of Champ 2020. But here we are. The boats are moving downwind. We are outside Wager Rock. I remember that spot in 2014 where I sang the Eagle, me and my crew. We call it Darwin spot because one time the Sonic was ahead and he jumped overboard. Big splash. We almost had a tsunami down here at the rock. So big up to you guys are listening or watching live. Shoving, my brother Ronnie, and all those fans, Dr. Dana, your boat, the real deal, is in second position going downwind. The Sonic is out in front, but she's leeward of the boats. So we are downwind. We got a few spectators on the rock here in the house. It's a little bit overcast. It's raining a bit. We are out here in an open boat. Only the captain can be sheltered. He's in a house. I don't know if we call it the red wall, like in St. Thomas. The prison is all in red. He's in a prison back there. This is super captain. We got his brother Desmond Paul, afraid of the mic. I don't know what's the reason, but you know, he's staying close to the cooler, so maybe that's the problem. You know, he's thirsty. So, nevertheless, this is August. This is Champ of Champ. We are heading downwind. We got several boats on the water, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I want to skip 14, jump to 16, counting twos, then 18, 20, 22. And I know that Desmond didn't know I can count in twos, but yeah. But every animal went on the ark in twos. We didn't expect a flood, but here we are. We're going to make this thing exciting. People, spectators are all over, in every inch, every rock on the land, they are viewing this race. Vaughn, you can have a view of the people on the hill, people over there. This is to the tip of West End. We are heading down to Anguilita. I do believe that the boat in the lead now is the Sonic, followed by the Bluebird, the Wizard, the Real Deal, Speed and Comfort, UFO. The race has changed again. The boats are getting a different wind as the boats drive and the booms go to leeward, which is on the north end of the boat. It's a different race now, but it's going to be a fun race today, full of wind and sea. For those who are listening, we are almost to the end of Anguilla. We're going down past Anguilita. It was supposed to be a 2-leg race, but we have a lot of squally weather and we're not going to take chances with the boats to endanger them. So we're going to do just 1 leg. Go! We got it. There we are, Champ of Champs, 2020. We're headed down north of Anguilita. We got Vaughn here on the camera, AI/live, and we do thank him for doing a tremendous job, and we also thank Digicel for bringing this live. We couldn't do it without them. Also, we're gonna give a special thanks to the Anguilla Social Security Board for sponsoring this race, both A and B class boats. And while I'm at it, I'm also going to be asking the listening public, those viewing this on AI.live, please, we are in need of sponsorship. Anything will help with our boats, whether it's donating towards gas for the stake and water boat, to a prize, whether it was August Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Champ of Champs today. We are part sponsored, not fully sponsored, but we are, however we are doing this for you guys, the viewers. And you know that we are COVID free, and we still want to bring some excitement to you guys wherever you are, because this is our national sport, boat racing. And whatever you can do, whatever you can contribute to us would be greatly appreciated. We got Desmond Paul Hayes putting his hands in his pocket. Our number one, what should we say? He does. Let me talk to you, Desi. Desi, you're not bodybuilding, Desi. He's a great landscape guy. I've known him for a long time. He did some great work for us on homes that we built. He wants me to talk more about him, but he don't want to talk himself. But nevertheless, I'm going to talk a little bit about Classy Carpentry since he don't want to introduce himself. I'm Ari Smith, founder and owner of Classy Carpentry. We are number one throughout the Caribbean in door making, cabinet, boat building, moldings. You can get whatever you want at Classy Carpentry. The number to call is 583-4761. Ari Smith, manager and owner. I can call Atrine. She does all my secretary work, my bills, estimate, quotations, 584-3142. She is also the chairman of the boat race committee. I'm the chairman of the captains committee. And back to boat race, we see a cluster of boats here now. The wind, we see the real deal is bombarded. She's covered by the wizard and the tree and the bush boys. So here they are. It looks like they dropped an anchor, but this is boat race. That's how you do. You'd be in front one time and the wind changes, or you don't get in the wind and you're in the back. But this is Champ of Champs 2020 down at Sandy Ground. We are now down at foot of the land. We can, if we could have gone through the south side, we could have run St. Martin, but we don't want to bring any corona over here. We're going to drink it rather than spread it. So, very thankful for our Ministry of Health and the previous government. I know people hear me talking. We are not talking politics. I just want to say they did a tremendous job. And I pray that our present government now, they do what they have to do to control it. We have the Premier. He's also a doctor, very good doctor, ear, nose, and throat. So we do hope that, I know it's a challenging time, that whatever is done is done to the benefit for all of us, because we want to stay COVID free as long as we can. But at the same time, we're enjoying Champ of Champs 2020. We see the boats clustering again. The only boat that is out in front is the Bluebird. She's about 5, 6, maybe 8 boat lengths in front, followed by, I would say, the tree, because the other boats have to give them room. The UFO, I do believe, is going to go around in second place. We're going to just wait and see. This is my estimation. She's in the back, but she's windward, and the boats are close. So we have to be, it's raining now. We're going to have the cameraman Vaughn. He go in the house. We call it the Red Den. I'm going to get wet, but I'm going to have Super do the commentary. It's I think it was a very good decision that me and Super seeing what was happening with the weather, calling the chairman of the boat race committee, and then going to the stake man and telling him it's going to be one lap because it's cloudy, it's going to be squally, and we don't want to take any risk, and it's getting late. It's now 25 past the hour 4. So for you guys, I believe that you may miss some of the live commentary. We're gonna try to bring it, but it's raining, it's cloudy, it's squally, it's some of everything. So I'm gonna be dripping wet, but I'm gonna turn over the mic to Super Captain. He has a house and it only holds about 3 people, and the boat is 5 souls on board. And if we're using the terms of boats, Oscar, Romeo, India, Sarah, Mike, India, Tanker Hotel. I'm out.
I obviously have no idea what you're talking about here, but
Oscar, Romeo.
Oscar, Romeo.
India, Sarah,
Okay.
Mike, India, Tanker Hotel.
Okay then.
Water.
Okay, so yes, guys. Like I always say, the bluebird now has gone around. It's gone around the first take. What's that? What's that? Yeah, so we have the bluebird that's gone around the first stake there. It's raining. The stake man seems to have no idea, no clue about safety. No clue absolutely about safety. The squad should put on a stake and let the boats come up. I don't know.
Well, Super, I think we have to use our judgment here. You see there's a squall down. The boats can't line up. So we will have to agree that they have to go in position how they're going, because
but I was saying, you just put on the flag and let the boats go up. It's safety, you know what I mean?
one stake. So I'm not worried about that. When the finish of the race comes, they can argue all they want, because right now it's a squall, and this is how the boats have to finish the race. One stake and come up. Forget about the lineup.
But it's two. It's two, because he's going on for the still, so the boat's coming up. That's what I'm saying, Aris.
So we as Warren, I'm the captain of the chairman of the captain's committee. We got to look at it as that you see some of the boats are coming up because they can't go downwind. They can't go. It's tough.
This is just foolishness, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Foolishness. Utter foolishness. I don't understand this.
But majority of the boats didn't go around the lineup stake. It couldn't happen.
Yes, but Aris, I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
What I'm saying,
Aris, put down one flag and come up. Don't be going, you know what I mean, have the boats in this kind of weather out here, you know what I mean?
Right, that's why we decided not for them to go down.
Oh boy, every year you try to get this thing right, and people just using, I don't understand it. It's upsetting. You know, I would be upset if I was racing this race now, you know what I mean, and having to be maneuvering out here when you should be having one stake and go up, you know, and try to get a show. Yeah. Foolishness. Anyhow, so we have the blue ball still leading the race, and the Sonic and the tree in the real deal is coming up. Is coming up.
Yeah, so just in between.
Now the blue ball still leading the race. Still leading the race. I'm a little bit behind the boat, so let me line up and see who exactly is leading the rear. So yes, guys, we have we still trying our best to bring you the live commentary. You see the bluebird? It's attempting to go around now. The Sun Lake is in second place. She'll go on second. Let me see, guys. The tree should be third, and I think the fourth boat should be no. I think like the UFO, the tree will be third. This bluebird has gone around the stake already. Now she is followed by the Sonic, and third would be the Real Deal. Yes, Real Deal. She will be followed by the UFO, and the UFO followed by the Bush Boys. Bluebird is sailing. You have the Bush Boys coming along after the UFO. UFO just gone about the stake, wrong the stake. Bush Boys is next. Just below them is the Speed and Comfort. She followed by the Lightning Piece. Lightning Piece is going to be followed by the Tree and the Wizard. There we go. Yeah. Sun is melting.
Yes.
What is the problem?
You've been watching your God.
I'm in a cabin here, and I'm a bit above the boats here going in here. Bon, you're getting good. Yes, the Sonic is sailing. There we have Aris peeping there as if as if he wants to come in the house, but he has to be a man today and stay and handle that rain. He has to be a man and handle that rain today. The house is small. House is small and it's only for big people in the house. So there we have the wizard tacking back there. She's the first to break back. So have the wizard come back there. All the boats are heading down into the southwest. So Sonic has just come back. That's a good tack. So the boat should be heading right into the land with this kind of wind. Sonic might have stumbled a little bit right there. We have the Sonic coming towards us right here now. The wizard has come back, and basically she has
The lighted piece as well.
a few boats now coming back. Sonic being the second boat come back. The wizard has come back before all of the boats here. We're still in the squall, guys. We're still in the squall. Sonic is of course melting. I think Vicky, that a lot of those boats are making huge mistakes. They're going the west. They're going away from their object. Not very wise on their part. And they should have tried to come back long before this, before they get in the calm. So that wasn't very smart. The Sonic and the Wizard are in the two best positions right now. So.
Come on, get crab, you can commentate in every show.
It is. The Sonic has attempted to come back right here. very good tack too. Still in a very good tack. I think so.
Glad you ain't got no more, mate. Let's get by.
Yeah, we have RS there. In the background there, telling me I haven't gotten any more whiskey, so it should be grateful he gave me any in the first place. Sonic has done a magnificent attack. Hold it, please.
Yeah, Wizard is in first place, you know.
We shall see. We have the Sonic coming back in. She's coming back into Eddie. This one, Eddie is sailing. Eddie's sailing. He's doing both. He's sailing. He caught the blue bird already.
You what?
Caught the blue bird already.
Yeah,
No, the wizard is behind him. Look at she gonna fight over him.
melted.
The Sonic is melting over here. Melting. Got the ice, got the water like ice. Sonic.
Sonic can't grab the blue bird. 2 inches.
Look at where the wheel going.
Look where I have my glasses.
Okay. So the Sonic and
Sonic can't go back to the Wizard.
Sonic and the wizard is
The Wizard
is
in
right
first
now.
place.
We have to be careful right now, guys, of wind direction. We see where the wizard.
The wind blowing stupid, eh?
I'm telling you, they say be careful of the wind. That's why I was saying earlier that always that they have to be careful, you know, how they're going the rest like that, you know, and come back before the wind changes a bit. Because when the wind change always, then there's no real telling. But if you're on your way,
The Wizard is in control of this.
well, we shall see. We shall see.
Super, when she tagged, she can do the same thing. Yeah? But it depends where you tag from.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, do that in the harbor. I could tell it, but what a reason.
Tell you the ball can cross long time for the tech. They make it. They know what I'm doing. Sorry, I don't my guys to hear that, but yes, the wizard and the Sonic right now is leading the race right now. We shall see how long that stays like that for.
The squall gone super. I'm soap. You dry.
I'm dry because I have the house there.
Yeah, but that's a jailhouse. A cell. One called.
Hey, back good tech. It is making there. Sonic has now come back. We are doing our best, guys, to bring you this live here. The wind has changed a lot.
You're going west.
Yeah. The real deal today, we are saying that
It's the wind. It's the wind super. The wind.
the wind, yeah.
You can't predict this race as yet.
not yet.
Not as yet. You see Edo get tagged and he's one spot. He ain't even moving.
Yeah. And this is a race I want to do 2 laps in an hours.
Look at this. I mean, Edo got his head stuck in the wind, but he can't cross the Wizard unless he gets something.
Yeah.
The boat's stuck. If you look at the real deal, that the sailing so good, she's going northwest.
No, you're
And
going
that's
straight
real
west
deal.
now.
Real deal is northwest.
You're going straight west.
Look at the real deal, boss.
Real deal is
The camera down there, the real deal is that the system.
real deal is heading the west. So is the bush boys.
The bush boys.
Bush boys to
Better slack out and run east. The wind has changed. The wind is.
most of the boats has gone west. I think that
See the Wizard is now crossing the Sonic.
yeah, she has crossed the Sonic. Yeah.
But this is not the end of the race. Super.
We just started.
The wind is a bit funny. We see the bush boys going directly in the west again. We made a good call, Super, telling the boats it's 1 lap because the wind is not coming from any direction up.
The Bluebird made a terrible mistake. I don't know why captains of such a makes mistakes say that.
Where's the bluebird?
But we have a situation where most of the boats are heading.
I do believe the UFO is going to win this race today, Super.
Wow, Harris,
All the prediction.
I want you to understand something that
That $5 super.
that April 1st comes around once a year.
Yeah, but that was
it's
COVID.
not April Fools,
You
okay?
got money?
So stop
Pull out
it.
your money.
Oh, you got $5 in your pocket?
Yeah, pull out yours.
Come, pull out your money, because I'm getting sick and tired of this now.
Pull out your money.
Listen, I left my money home, but listen.
No.
Listen carefully.
I don't-
Listen.
Ask your brother then.
Listen.
Ask your brother for $5.
It's wet. So if you get money, I was put a let's go.
But you're the only person walking in this COVID time.
Let's not get to that. Let's not get to that. Let's not get to that. I want to keep eye on the sun film, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one. Keep on. Go, pull the front.
But I got ropes, we might have pulled the boat too.
Not one getting pulled home today. I got a
Oh,
fish and
you
waste.
gotta come out and view this, you know, you can't stand there. You gotta see this.
Let's get the head us here and show what's really happening out here. Show them boats here. Have to. This one.
Come back. Let's see, I'm going to Mike. Come back. Oh, come back.
He said prefer to come back.
They got a whole ahead of bike. What are they? Why we predict this? It's them said 2 laps. It's not can't walk.
Then we have this Sonic and the rest of the boats. The rest of the boats there, as you see, is heading. You see the real deal. She's heading all the way back to down Tatola. We have the UFO, the bush bars, the bluebird on that south part there. We have the tree. We have the speed and comfort. We have the real deal. Down there, 6 boats down there, and we have the Sonic, the Lightning Piece, and the Wizard. And there. So
What do you think the Sonic is doing? Melting?
let the cameraman put the ice on the boat that's melting in the water. Melting.
Gavin stop.
Yeah.
Gavin stop.
Let's go back in there.
Yeah, I know that the people didn't want us to go cinema.
So we are right up here, guys. The leader so far, the Sonic.
It really spin around.
The tree has stopped. The Sonic is continuing to try to get up in the to get the first win. Get the first win.
The best thing that is do tackle. I guarantee you.
You crazy. When you start to knock your head, start to go down. You should go. I'll do it outside it.
We will just follow the leader for a while, guys.
It'll be now a whole day.
If you beat them by a whole day, that means the easy day for us. We can get out of this bad weather. What do you say? Iris seems to be. Iris is hot for next year. Going to Eagle.
Super, it's amazing to see what can happen when you have a squall. The wind is no wind. The wind change come from the west.
We have a squall coming up again, Iris.
Yeah, but that might be good for the Sonic.
That's what I'm saying.
Because she's traveling.
Yes, we have another potential squall. We have another potential squall up in there. You can see that the sky is blackening. Yes, so that's another squall coming down. So the boat will soon be moving. You know, and the leader will definitely get the first win. The leaders will first get the first win. So we are expecting some movement. The boats have been a little bit more pointed up to the.
Yeah, we see the UFO now as
up in flag, yes. A lot of boats are taking off now.
I'm a champion.
You can see all the boats now are a little pointed, so we are happy to see that. Some movement, some directional movement as opposed to just being on a standstill. The Sonic is leading the race. We have the Wizard and the Lightning Piece way into Little Anguilla.
See the wind is now coming through.
But
he's still in wind.
Yeah, he's still a breeze, but we are seeing where the squall is gonna bust in a bit. Next 20 minutes or 15 or so, I obviously think we should see some more wind blowing on the water. But we have moderate wind blowing right now. We have about maybe 3 to 4 knots on the water and like I said, it doesn't take much for these boats to move because these boats have on massive sails, 53 by 38, and it could be 56 on the outer leach. So we have big sails. We have 39, 38 foot jibs. So these boats will move in moderate breeze. Have a Sonic still opening her lead.
We're still at Anguillita.
Still Anguillita, but
the lead is the Sonic second place is the UFO, followed by the Bluebird, Bush Boys, the Tree, Speed and Comfort, and the Real Deal is right now in a last position, but that's due to the weather, not because of the boat. That boat is
What do you think about the like Peace and the Wizard? Are they in a position to?
They're in good positions if the wind comes from the south.
Okay.
They're in very good position, but you saw the Wizard crossing the Sonic, but not catching any wind. She's all the way into Anguillita. It's between the channel between Anguillita and Anguilla.
Okay, so guys, we are getting lots of movement. Lots of movement there. The Sonic has taken a massive lead on the boats. She is the pick to click today. Anybody opposing that will hear a loud click in the ears.
But I believe, honestly, the UFO is going to win this race.
Okay, there we have another crazy man, gentlemen. We will not entertain him because we are sensible people on this boat here. Here he is again, gentlemen. Gentlemen, talking craziness. We won't entertain him. Click on you, my friend. Click. Hang up on you.
I think I got wet in the head.
Something wrong with you, man. But we will see. Can you help us?
You will see.
As we get show, I'll make sure Atri and get you lots of help. Maybe medicine, some kind of medicine. So guys, we are in the 2020 A-Class Champion of Champions boat race, sponsored by the Anguilla Security Board, and streamlined to you, compliments of Digicel, the bigger, better network. We have 9 boats still in the race, and we have the Sonic, the UFO, the Bush Boys, the Bluebird, the Tree. We have the Speed and Comfort, the Real Deal, who is much behind again,
Question.
and the Lightning Piece and the Wizard.
I just say talking to Desmond.
Yeah.
When the boats went around, who was in front of the UFO? Wasn't it not the Bluebird?
Yes, the Bluebird, yes.
So look at the UFO is in second place. To my estimation.
Okay. Well, let's just wait.
She's gonna catch a Sonic before she reaches Sonic.
Huh? What's that? Who's that?
The UFO.
Say that again.
I said that the Sonic is gonna get defeated by the UFO.
Okay. Guys, if you don't hear ours for the rest of the day, I've hung up on him and I've disconnected the card. So I've turned off my phone from him, but he's still talking. So obviously he has a spirit.
It's a shame that the chairman of the captain's committee got locked out of your raft.
My raft, yeah. Lucky boat, yes. Getting get wet. So yes, guys, we the 2020 A-Class boat race. Brought to you by the Anguilla Security Board. The Sonic is still in the lead, and she is extending that lead out to, I must say, massively. The UFO, as Iris's prediction, he says she's going to get first place, but my phone is not working. Every time I hang up on him, he seems to be always ringing back, and I have no choice but to answer him. Here he comes again.
What's your number, Super?
5810434.
That train put some credit on the phone. He got him on it.
All right, so we are still outside the yellow cliff. Down for a land still. Nautilus. Now we having Nautilus. We having Nautilus here. You see the UFO turning back. Turning back. The Sonic now is going back now. The Sonic now is going back now. Great, wonderful racing by Eddie. He's come back. This boat is melting. I'm gonna ask the cameraman to please put his camera on the Sonic, and he give you an idea what melting is all about.
Faster than it. I'm faster than it.
So the leaders are the UFO and the Sonic. Not in that order, but the Sonic is leading the race. She's leading the race by a good distance. And the Bush Boys and the Bluebird bring up in third and fourth so far. cross the wizard and the piece coming from the room. Yes, Aris.
Where we at now? We outside?
We are still foot of the land. We haven't gone anywhere as yet. But we have we have them have sonic melting.
That's okay. I ain't worried about that.
I don't see them.
Mamba, power coming inside. He ain't worried about them in
Power?
Alright.
When power comes inside, man, I hold everything, man.
Eating heat going up with the right.
Here we have the sonic.
We're just as fast as the AI/live today. UFO.
That's fast.
Just as fast.
Well then no, we can't
Okay.
because
Sonic
then
dumping sand.
we second best.
Cameraman, can you look at that? Sonic is dumping sand. This is trouble today. The UFO is smelling the steak west of Anguilita. It's coming home.
We still have the Sonic leading the race by a massive distance, and I do believe she will keep this lead up.
UFO is gonna win the race today.
What's that again? Say it again.
The UFO will come first today.
Click. Yeah, so we have hung up again. I just hung up on him again, but he's so persistent that I can't help. But he's gonna call back. I know he will call back. The Sonic is doing her best to be champion of this particular race, and he has dumped 2 bags. He has dumped 2 bags of sand. The Sonic did. He's lighting up a bit, but he's sailing. And any of you who knows me knows I'm a fan of the Sonic. I do think she is the best, the most unique of all hulls in Anguilla. And if any of you want to challenge that, I can expound a bit more on the unique way that she's built. The Sonic is of course was the warrior. She was the warrior built by the late David Hodge. She was built back in the 80s, early 90s. The warrior, and she has now evolved into Sonic. So we have the Sonic leading, extending lead on the UFO, extending Desmond on the UFO. Iris extending on the UFO. She's gone left the UFO. She's melting, as Vaughn would say, as Desmond would say, melting. Have the water all melted up.
Man, let me the lens of the camera there, cause super ain't seen.
See what you seen? So we have the other boats going back west again. They are not attempting to come back east. We have the Bush boys stopping. The blue ball is pulling down, right down. The Sonic seems to be in the.
But this race is between
the most
UFO and the Sonic.
What's that?
This race is between the UFO.
This race is between both boats, yes, but only one will win, and that will be the Sonic.
Only one can win. We know that, and it's UFO.
Wow. Click. Once again, guys, I hung up on him again. This is the 5th time I've done that, and he's persistent. He's calling back. Here he comes again.
See if I can see better than you.
There you go.
By far. Look at the Sonic. Them throw the sand, them gonna drift.
Okay. There you have it, guys. This race is being streamlined live to you by Digicel. By Digicel, the bigger, better network. We have Sonic leading the race by at least I would say, a good 600, 700 feet, maybe further.
1,200 feet.
About 1,200 feet, maybe with that, longer still. I do think so.
That's 600 people, huh?
Yeah, yeah. So it's longer than that.
1 leg, 2 legs.
But the Sonic is sailing, guys. She's leading this race. She's comfortably in front. And like I said, she'll be first to meet whatever wind that will meet the boats first. So it's going to be hard pressed to see any boat catching her from behind like that. But like I said, in the B class boat we said the same thing too, and we saw what happened there. So we have some wind coming and get RS, nice little wind on the water there that'll help the Sonic. So the lead has been extended somewhat by the Sonic. She's going into the land, into Sherrick's. She should soon be.
What you call her? I call her the clip.
I call it Sherrick's.
Sherrick?
Yeah.
You spell that?
Shericks. SCS. No, Sherrick's. SHERRICKS. Sherrick. So.
Yeah, 2 hours now.
Hours, 2 hours. Iris, it seems as if my hand is itching to hang up on you again. If you continue to harass me, I'll hang up on you. Say the UFO will win again, and that's it.
UFO will win this race.
Click. So guys, we are in the 2020 A-class boat race where we see Sonic is leading this race comfortably. So the wind wants to stay as moderate as we would like it to be, like it to stay. We're blowing like about 6-7 knots now. It has picked up a bit more. The Sonic has solidified herself as the leader of this race, and here comes Sonic back again. She's come back again. She's coming back. Sonic is going back to the north. So there we have it, guys. Miss Sonic now there. She is the leader. Tacking back to go north. If Gisi was here, Gisi would surely be helping me hang up on Iris right now.
Okay, Elkins.
Okay. So we have the leaders right now, guys. Distinctively is the UFO and the Sonic. Not in that order, but they are the two front boats right now, in my opinion. We have the Wizard out there. The forest boat to the north will be Bluebird, followed by the Speed and Comfort. And we have the Real Deal just from last to first again. She is like miles behind, so it's just amazing. It's absolutely amazing how things change on a daily basis in Anguilla boat racing. Just on the run, I was speaking about the Real Deal in being the most dominant for the August. She has won 3 races so far, and came last on August Sunday. Came back to 1 Monday, came back to 1 Tuesday, and came back to 1 Thursday. But today, you know, she won't be winning today. I can absolutely guarantee that. The Sonic is catching this wind like I spoke earlier about. She's catching this wind. She is, like I always said, guys. When you get out in front, you know, you always the first to meet the first set of wind coming down on the fleet of boats. So we have a Sonic in front, and the UFO is still in second. Ghost is still going to the land. We have the Wizard out there, and Light in Peace. We have the Bluebird, we have the Speed and Comfort, and we have the Tree. Those are yeah, that's the most. Yeah, the Real Deal is one way down. So we have the Sonic still leading this race by a fairly large margin. This race is being brought to you streamlined by the Digicel network, the bigger, better network. It's been sponsored by the Anguilla Security Board. We do thank both sponsors for their individual sponsorships. We have where we see the Bush Boys. They are the ones second to last now. But this race, guys, has been dominated by the Sonic. From the time she came on the stake, you saw where she held high above the Bluebird, and she ran her down, and now we have to see where this race will finish up in terms of positions. But right now she's leading the race. She's leading the race comfortably. So.
I think Ed's going to go back to
Not now.
Not now.
He has no reason to.
He's going to wait until.
He has no reason to. The UFO just float right now. Yeah. UFO won't do any. Like I said, guys, the UFO has been left behind considerably some by the sonic. The distance has been widened by at least about 1,000 more feet. Still, the sonic is leading as comfortably as one might think in a house built out of concrete in a storm. So we have the race still being dominated, like I said, by the sonic and followed by the UFO to some extent. The Wizard, she's a close second or third still, because I think that I should think now that the Wizard has overtaken the sonic, the UFO now in a sense. Do you think, Aris, that watching the UFO and the Wizard, would you say the Wizard has taken over second place?
No, not as yet.
Okay, you don't want that to happen.
I think Ed is going to soon tag.
But he has no reason to.
You're going to see in a bit.
He has no reason to attack.
The UFO is going to get.
He has absolutely no reason to attack. Nothing is in there to harass him. Why should he go back to there?
I give you 5 minutes, Neil.
You guys can have 10.
Counting 5.
Where's Gissy when
The only reason why Eddie would go back to there is if the
Yeah. He has no reason to. Not is the call. Yeah. So 2020 champion of champions, A-class boat race. The Sonic is leading this race by a fairly large margin. We saw where the boats came on the stake and the weather did a number on the boats, and some of the boats have not yet recovered. They have not yet recovered. The Sonic is out in front and she's leading, and she's showing no signs of slowing up. Right now, we have farthest north, we have the Bluebird. What a great injustice done to that boat this August. I thought she would be a bit more dominant, but once again we see where men has failed that particular boat. So the Wizard is, in my opinion, still second or third, judging from whatever position I'm in here, but judging from my position, I would say that she's still in. I would say she's in third place for right now. So UFO is still has a head up right in the land. So, but I would say he's smiling because he's so full of being right. But if he's right, I always want to be wrong. Mr. Smith, click. So we have guys, the 9 boats participating, the Real Deal and the Bush Boys on the back. We have the Life in Peace, she's started last. We have the Tree, we have the Bluebird, we have the Wizard. And then we have the Sonic leading the race. We have the Speed and Comfort out there. But the Sonic is doing a magnificent job leading this race, and she's not being in any way harassed or troubled by any of the boats right now. We're heading north. All the boats are heading north. The only boat that's coming back to the south is the Real Deal, and she's like almost 4 miles, at least 4 miles from the other boats. That's how far she is, viewers and listeners. She's about 4 miles away from the other boat. So the Real Deal is in a bit of a trouble today. I know that people has had her pegged as a favorite to win today, but I don't see any way that'll happen right now. The impossible has happened, but it won't be today. So it's the Sonic leading, the UFO and the Wizard is vying for second and third. We have the Bluebird, Speed and Comfort, the Tree, and the Light in Peace out there. As the cameraman has his camera pointed to the north right there. The Sonic, as you can see up in front there, she's the leader. Yeah, yes, so. And so.
Glenn.
Yes, guys, you see the Sonic is maintaining her lead, and you're seeing the Wizard has just tagged from in.
So guys, yes, I just had a little call there, and someone is asking me to tell of the other positions besides the Sonic and the UFO, but as I've been saying all the time, it's the Sonic leading, it is the UFO in second, in my opinion. We have the Wizard in third, we have the Bluebird, we have the Speed and Comfort, we have the Tree, and we have the Light in Peace. These are the positions. Sonic is in front, UFO will cross the Wizard comfortably, so that puts her in second. Comfortably, look at there. Comfortably. Yeah, the man, she's gonna drive. And this race, guys, is sponsored by the Anguilla Security Board and streamlined by live to you by the Digicel, the bigger, better network. We do thank both sponsors for their individual sponsorships. So the race is and I will continue throughout to bring you the positional changes as they come. Right now the Sonic is leading. We have the UFO in second place. The Wizard will be in third place because she'll be crossed by the UFO, and she'll be crossed comfortably so by the UFO. So we have the Wizard in third. We have the Bluebird, the Speed and Comfort, and the Tree and Light in Peace. Those four boats out there. Those are the four boats that brings up the other positions right now. But and we will see when they come closer to see definitively who is in fourth place or fifth place. So the wind varies in terms of strength right now, and we don't know, but we do know that the Sonic is leading comfortably with the UFO in second place, and the Wizard is in third place. These are the three positions that we can definitively say say right now who's who and where is who. The Bluebird has come back. The Bluebird or the Speed and Comfort has come back. So we're still looking at a case where we can see a change right now coming in the weather a bit. The wind has sprung up a bit. It's about blowing about 8-9 knots now, 10 knots, gusting at 10. So the boats will be getting home a bit sooner, as earlier predicted. Where we might have started, we will need motorboats to pull them shore, but the wind is blowing. We are now outside of Viceroy, a bit on where the Sonic is, and the other boats are not. That's how far the boats have come. So the Wizard here is now coming. The Wizard now has neutral. You see the Wizard in he's gonna get the guys on board. This will definitively say who's in second place right here, besides the Wizard and the UFO. So
are you going? What about you? Are you going?
She hasn't crossed as yet. It's all angle, but
Angle? Or angle? You pick up whatever angle you want from there.
well, no, because because I think there's a little bit of a wager on the boat as to who will cross who, and some was saying that the wizard will cross the UFO and so we see where the wizard has crossed the UFO, and she has now in second place. She's second place. In second place, so hold on.
He crossing yet, Paul? He crossing, but he crossing yet.
You think he crossing?
He crossing, but he crossing yet.
Okay, guys. This race is, like I said, being sponsored by the Social Security Board. Yes, thanks, Atrine, for listening and correcting me. I wish you had corrected me when I was predicting that Aris would eventually walk off this boat on both legs. So you see where he's sitting down, and he's in a corner, rocking back and forth and playing with his phone. He's out and about. Call all you want. So we see where this race, yeah. The Bush Boys are back up in the dance, so to speak. They are the ones coming from the north. They are.
Yeah, Adam might scrape through.
Yes, Dad. Here we have it now. He's saying Adam might scrape through. The wizard. The Anguilla Social Security Board is sponsoring this race, both races A and B. So we do thank them for their kind patronage. So we have now the Bush Boys up in the dance, so to speak. I wouldn't say she's in fourth place as yet. There's boats in the north. I will come back and want to say something about that. So we have the UFO being now in third place. She's being led by the wizard, who has crossed her and now coming north over her. We have in the first start we have Tube on the Speed and Comfort.
Super. And this is social, not social.
Social, S-O-C-I-A-L. S-O-C-I-A-L, Miss Pemberton. So yes, Social Security Board. It's been sponsoring this race. Actually, I'll hang up on you. Yes, so we have the Sonic leading this race by miles. Who? So yes,
Hey, I had 5 more shots.
yeah.
You see a bull across? Ask me.
So the Sonic has Aris now. I'm gonna give Aris a chance to say a few words, and I want him to please Dema no.
Yes, super thanks. I realized that you wanted to take over the whole commentary because you said that Ed is melting away, but he's in the lead. I have to swallow some words. I don't know if anything will beat him today, but in first position you see the Sonic, followed by the Wizard. In third position is the UFO, followed by the Bush Boys. I don't know what's going to happen coming from the north, but as we see it, we're outside of Four Seasons. The wind has now come to a true direction. It's blowing more suddenly. So here are the boats, the UFO and the Wizard. They are heading up in line with Malihana, but they're outside of Four Seasons, and they are traveling pretty okay. but the wind has now come to one direction. When we went to the downwind stake, the wind was actually the wind has changed, and it was at a dead calm, whereas the boats, I saw the Wizard crossing the Sonic going to Anguilita, and at that time the UFO was in second position, the Wizard was in first position, but whatever happened, the Wizard went into Anguilita and there was no wind, she couldn't start, so she suffered a great tack in there, trying to maintain her first position. But however, this is a race. This is Champ of Champs. It's now 5:15. Me and Super decided that it should be just one leg. We go into the stake man and telling him it's just one leg. So, and that was a good call, because now you see that the wind left the boats and they had come to a standstill, and now the boats are now sailing again. We saw the real deal is in 5th position. Eddie has just tacked to the knot, and he should be holding at least to the Marijuana point. At least to the Marijuana point. We are watching the boats. He's getting a little northless, and these boats are getting southless. So it's going to be a good race here today. Nevertheless, Ed is commanding the lead. He's maintaining his position, but it's a true win now from both directions. I go so. This is a beautiful race here today. This is Champ of Champs. We see the Sonic maintaining her lead. The wind played a big factor in his position, but nevertheless, this is boat race. This is boat race. This is Champ of Champ 2020. You see the UFO and the Wizard. The Wizard is maintaining her second position, followed by the UFO in third position. The Sonic is holding her own. She's all the way in the north. She's moving. She's probably going to hold up to Marijuana, up to Yellow Cliff. But these two boats is also doing the thing. We see the Bush Boys is just tacked from just to the north of Mangoes, and they are headed up towards the land. The Wizard, she's just out north of Viceroy, Four Seasons. The UFO is to her lee. The Sonic is in the north. She is doing her thing. She's moving up towards Marijuana, Yellow Cliff area. She's about 3,000 feet in the lead. The boats to the north is the Bluebird, the Tree, and the Light and Peace. The Sonic is holding her own. She has a wind from the north. She's maintaining that lead. But also the Wizard, she's doing her thing. The wind has picked up. It's blowing from more southeast. The Bluebird has just tacked. She seems like she has stood up over there in the north. It's very slow start by the Bluebird. And these boats gonna cross her. Sonic is still holding her own, but we see the Wizard.
I would say the Sonic holding her own.
No, she is holding her own. The Wizard has gained some momentum on her. The Wizard has caught up a bit.
As what?
the Wizard has caught the Sonic a bit. It's a good thing that the finish line is pretty close. But we're gonna see that these boats is gonna come pretty close to the end of this race here today. I don't know what Desmond Paul is seeing, but I'm seeing a different race. First position is the Sonic, followed by the Wizard, and third position is the UFO. Here comes the boats. They are outside of Four Seasons. We are watching this on AI-Live. The cameraman is Vaughn. I think he's doing a very good job. The Sonic is so far in the lead that I don't know if he can zoom in and pick up, but it's a very good lead. These guys are bragging. When you get a chance, you must hold on to it. But here's the Sonic. The Wizard is in second position, followed by the UFO in third. I do think that the Wizard is gaining on the Sonic. We got two clowns here pretending that they don't see what's happening. Two brothers. There's two against one.
Why are you saying it's a terrible league? Why is it terrible?
Terrible?
Yeah, you said a terrible league. Why?
I said tremendous. I didn't say, did I say terrible? Okay, well my mistake. It's a brief mistake, not a mistake. It just happened for a moment.
Oh, you had a moment.
Yeah, a moment of silence. Huh? I understand all of that, but it's not a true north wind. I told you she's not gonna make Malihano. I said that, Bob. I did. And see, she can't make Malihano. I think that the Wizard is gaining taking off some distance of the Sonic. Yeah, the boats. You see the Sonic now attacking just northwest of Malihano, in the north of Frangipani, and the Wizard now and the UFO has also attacked and gone in to the land. Very good tactical moves. But it is a very good tech. The wind is not a north wind. It's more southern wind. But it's a true wind blowing over here now. It's stiff and steady wind. I would have liked this from the downwind stake, but it didn't happen. Boat race is it's a sport that you can't predict how the wind will blow and when and how at the moment. But we see it's a true wind now, more east southeast. It's not really a true north wind, but here are the boats. The Sonic is in first position, followed by the Wizard. In third position is the UFO. Here are the boats. The Sonic is going back towards Tom Downey, and the Wizard is heading in back into Viceroy. She and the UFO. I think that they are gaining on the Sonic. I think Desmond Paul doesn't think so, but the lead that the Sonic had, she don't have it anymore. The Wizard is creeping up. That's Eddie's nephew, Captain Derek. I do believe the Sonic will win the race, but I don't think it will be a distance that she's gonna brag on. I think these boats just want to get on the inside so that they can maintain that upwind close to the land. Sonic is heading towards Tom Downey. We are out, she's outside Mariana Point. Those two boats are just outside of we have a prediction in the back. A cousin of mine said that the Sonic is going to win by 6 minutes, and I doubt that. I will never believe that. Not today. She is motoring, but I don't believe that today. We must big up our sponsors. Our sponsor, Social Security, Anguilla Social Security, for today's races, both A and B class. And we must give thanks to Digicel for bringing this live, and the cameraman Vaughn. It's AI-Live. AI-Live for those of you who are viewing it live. It's a very interesting race today. We saw that they went downwind and oops, going around, there was not a lot of wind. We see Captain Eddie now is making a tack back to the land. We got the Wizard is in second position. Captain Ed is making sure he maintains this lead at this distance. But all in all, it is a very good race here today. A very good tack by Captain Eddie. He's putting the boats in position. He's going back to the land. He's gonna go back into Mariana Point. We got Super Captain there who's talking about boats and boat building. Well, it's across. Ed is doing the right thing, placing the boats. It's less. It was 1,500 feet. It's down to 1,200. At the last 300 feet.
That's 1,500 feet. In your carpenter? That's 1,500 feet. In your carpenter.
Very good carpenter.
Hey, let me say, right? The expensive one that you're chatting cheap.
if I to tell you about that, the drinks in the cooler, even down to the coolers, man. But I'm gonna leave Glenn alone.
Down to the coolers.
You know, we got some talk. There's some forward talk. Desmond, who is an instructor at Hayden's gym, he's giving me some back chat. Super. This morning we can see the deck of the boat still not clean. Going fishing and come bring us out here. You know, it's a shame, but it is what it is. We're watching a beautiful race. Nevertheless, this is Champ of Champ 2020, sponsored by Anguilla Social Security Board. We thank them for all that they have done for our island in this COVID-19 pandemic, and thank them today again for sponsoring the A and B boat race, boat class of boats. We thank Vaughn and Digicel for bringing us live at AI/live. So thanks to you guys. We always gonna make sure that this sport remains Anguilla national sport and the #1 sport throughout the Caribbean. There's no other sport like this throughout the world. And all you folks that are listening, we hope that you can pledge some donations. You can call Ari Smith 583-4761 at Train Pemberton at 584-3142. Also, you can email me at classic CLASSIQ carpentry CARPENTRY at hotmail.com, and you can contribute because this is a sport. We had August Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We didn't have Wednesday and Thursday, and those races were not sponsored fully, partial sponsorship, so that we hope that you do donate towards both class of votes for this COVID-19 situation here in Anguilla. But we're happy to race, we're happy to excite you who are watching or viewing online at AI/live.
That's live. Yeah. Thank you, Aris. Aris it's amazing the stuff that comes out of Aris mouth in these times, because you would wonder how a man drinking that expensive stuff can talk so cheap.
What?
No, click. We have so we have now, guys. Once again, I'm back, and the Sonic is melting would be an understatement right now, and I'm not gonna get too much caught up in that. We have the Sonic leading. The race, the Wizard is second, and the UFO is still in third place. The Sonic is leading the race. We have some nice there between the Stakeman and Cordia. There's one. At a time, at a time, one. They're going second one. The Stakeman is saying that he's arguing that what we said on the radio about putting on 2 flags. He did put on 2. He put on 2, and he's saying that if we had allowed 1 stake down, the boats would have gotten mashed up. But we're still in the race, guys. We have the results still in second place. We have third place, the UFO, and third place. In fourth place, we have the Lightning Piece and the Bluebird, and the Bush Boys are somewhere in 5th, 6th place. Yeah.
Should I put on 1 flag?
Yeah. So we. So we have Aris there talking to the Stakeman about 2 flags and 1 flag. So we have, guys, the Wizard still trying her best to catch the Sonic. She has gained some ground, I think. She has gained some ground.
Yeah?
She has gained some ground, I think. The Bluebird is in Bluebird and the yeah, the Wizard coming. The Wizard is.
Yeah, but all of the other states,
He's trying his best to control the wizard. The wizard still isn't. Take out me live, man. We gonna talk and go show. Cut. Where we go? We go show. We go show and talk. Hey, we gotta see if this Sonic is do what?
He jump at me.
There. We got to get the Sonic going. The Sonic is in. She's watching the wizard. She's watching the wizard and she's watching the wizard. She's still in. She's trying her best to keep. She's watching the wizard. The wizard has taken the ground off of Sonic. What we say?
Why you doing that?
So we are back again, guys. We just had a thing with the stick, man. They saying that we was bashing him on bashing him. He attacking Aris. I guess he said that it wasn't Aris, it was me bashing him. But that's just that's my brother and how he is. I guess. I think he said somebody come from England. I'm not sure, but okay. So the wizard is still here. She's up in the Sonic, up under the Sonic.
Very good. Very going back inside. I guarantee.
That boat is coming, boy. That boat is coming. You have the wizard, and the wizard is in second place right now, guys, and she's trying to catch. Yeah, trying to get the Sonic. Trying to get the Sonic again now. So
I know. I guarantee you.
he gone back.
Fight.
Yeah, he dead now. He dead now. Hey man, Eddie, go back at all.
No, sir.
Good now.
I gotta go back.
For what?
The winner of the south.
Chatting foolishness. Why go stand there? Go stand there. Go home. Don't study he. Don't study he. Don't study he.
I guarantee you. They want different ways of this. Super, you can think what you want, but I see that the wizard is gaining on the Sonic. Very good tactical moves. The wizard is gonna go into the land. If Eddie don't come back, it's gonna be a different race. He has to place that boat. Because the boat is starting, the boat is gaining on him, and the Sonic now is about 1,000 feet in front of that boat. Here we are, Champ of Champs. We are just outside Long Bay, Yellow Cliff. Ed is heading towards Sandy. The Wizard is going into Long Bay, just outside of the Yellow Cliff. She's sailing. Here goes Eddie. Eddie and his nephew. They both used to sail in the same boat, but this is very exciting here today. Super. Eddie want to see he go so. I think Captain Eddie wants to see his nephew and the Wizard. Huh? You can't tell Eddie that. Eddie race. Huh? This is going to be a beautiful race here today. It is sailing, but I don't think that the boat is actually traveling, but I know he threw out the sand when the wind dropped off. But he's motoring. He's going over to Sandy Island. This is August Sunday, Champ of Champs, August 9th, 2020. Not you. This is a beautiful race here today. Here we are, guys. Now we have opened up Sandy Harbor, and this is AI Dash Live, live commentary by Yvonne and Digicel. We thank you for bringing us live for the viewers all over the world, in New York, St. Thomas, St. Martin, Antigua, all St. Thomas. The UFO is now in 4th place, I believe. You see the Wizard now, it's tagged. She's holding up her head. I think Captain Eddie is gonna go back to him. He's not gonna take that chance. The Wizard is looking good off the land. I don't know what my comrades are saying here about the Wizard. Very interesting race here today. Ed is heading over to Sanders. The Wizard is now in Long Bay. She's not getting that true south wind that she went in there for, but nevertheless, it's going to be an exciting finish. She's still motoring. She's still taking off some of the distance. Still overcast. Beautiful race here today. In third position is still the UFO. Still the UFO. The UFO is now taken from Eliana Point. The Wizard is in towards Yellow Cliff. She's holding her own. But I do believe Eddie's gonna get some north wind over here, but the Wizard is holding her own. I don't know if Eddie's gonna attack any time. Probably is looking for a holt. Something fresh from the north. Still appealing to all you listeners, sponsorship. Even if it's after August, we're still looking at whatever you can donate to the Anguilla Boat Race Committee. You can call me at 583-4761. Horace Smith at Tree Pemberton 584-3142. You can email me at classic CLASSIQ carpentry at hotmail.com. A special hail up to you, Mr. Cool. I believe you're listening. This is my first time commentating, not the first time, but in commentary We see Ed attacking now. He got the win out of the knot, and he is heading towards Santa Ground. The wizard is going back to the land. I don't know why, but she's going back inside. I think when you attack leeward is the closest point to a boat.
What?
It is the closest point to a boat. Leeward of a boat. Even no, the closest point is leeward. Is leeward. Super. You say what you want to say, but the closest point in a boat is leeward to a stun, not going a distance. It's like the smarten with the F5. It's like the smarten.
That's all I have a language.
Head the sail closest to the land, which is the object, not prickly pear. You should not sail away from a boat. You'll understand in a minute. I can't call you if she has to do her do.
You know why she back in the
Hey guys, we are outside Yellow Cliff. The Sonic has tacked from the knot. It's not a true knot wind like the guys think it is. Super is now giving up the engines. That's the best of him anyway. So
No,
hold on.
I just want 2 minutes. 2 minutes, guys. I just wanted 2 minutes, guys, just to say a few kind words about our sponsorship. Remember, you can find us on AI-Live, and our sponsors are the Social Security Board, and we are grateful to Digicel for this live streaming. Aris, I've just got a call. I've just got my call, Aris, and
I ain't see you answer the phone. You don't have no credit.
I just got a call,
I'm looking at
and and the people say that the reason why you have said that UFO will win because she have on your sale. That is just conflict of interest, Aris. You know, it's kind of a bold statement. I was wondering why you were said Aris, but I understand now. Okay, so it's because the UFO is wearing Aris sale. He figured that she would come first. So Aris, I'm gonna go back on the engines because I want to make sure I'm up in the dance and give you back the mic.
But before you go, you believe that when you sail away from a boat is the closest to the boat, or you tack on the lee and go in the same direction of the boat?
Tack on the lee and go in the same direction of the boat.
Okay. So you clarify what I was saying. Super. Both boats are now headed in the same. The Wizard is into Yellow Cliff, and the Sonic is heading in the same direction towards the land. So when she tacks, whatever she gets, the other boat will get. Okay. The guy said Skiffles, back street, South Hill, west of Walton Fleming. So I think it's a very, very good move by Captain Derek also. He has taken off some of the distance of the Sonic, but however the Sonic is still in lead. Very big margin, however, but Captain Derek has taken off some of the distance, so we can see the Clonic clearly winning this race here today, unless something drastic happen. But this is boat race. This is Champ of Champs 2020, August 9th. We at Santa Ground. It's overcast again. We may get a few squalls, but in first position is the Sonic, followed by the Wizard. In third position, it's between the UF4 and the Bluebird, and we do have the Bush Boys. They are coming back into Yellow Cliff. So we will see what happens here if the wind shifts. So we're just looking. We're just waiting to see when the Wizard tacks. Here we are, heading into standing ground. The Wizard should be coming about in about 2 or 3 minutes. Sonic is still holding her own. She is motoring, going into standing ground. We want to give a hail up to our cameraman Vaughn, and big thank you to Digicel for bringing this live, this commentary live at AI/live. This is Champ of Champs 2020, sponsored by Anguilla Social Security Board. Both boats, A and B class. The B class is 23 feet max, 8 foot 6 inches max on the width. The height of your sail is 35 feet, booms in is 27 feet. Maximum height on your jib is 30 feet max. And the A-class boats are 28 feet in length. They're about approximately, we don't have a maximum width, they're about 10 foot 10, 11 foot 6 maximum width. The height of the sails are max 53 feet. Booms in is 38 feet, and the maximum height on your jibs is 42 feet. So, and these boats are about 22 to 25 in crew. That's the 28 foot boats. And all boats should have life vests. That's the rules. Before we could lighten a boat by jumping overboard or throwing out some of your crew, but it's no longer permitted. We have to, if you leave the shore with 10, you have to go back with 10. If you leave with 20, you have to go back with 20. And if you do fall overboard, one of the warden or the stake boats can put you back on, but you have to finish the race with the crew that you leave with. So here we are. Sonic has just crossed the Lighten Piece. The Wizard, sorry. In third position, I do believe would be the Bush Boys. I mean, these boats are coming from the north, but the Bush Boys are looking pretty good on the inside there. The boats are getting no south wind in the land. The Wizard, she's coming from in Yellow Cliff, and she's getting no south wind. She's heading back to the north. The boats in the north are looking pretty good. UF4, the Bluebird, and not sure which boat is that, but those boats are looking pretty good coming up from the north. But here we are, Champ of Champs. This race would soon be over. The Sonic is making a tack now. She's going back to the north, but she has to do that because the boats that are coming from the north, they're looking pretty good. Not that they are in big positions, but you have to place them. You have to get back to the north. There goes the sun. She's still holding on. Wow, and if you see the wizard, she's traveling. She's really getting out there. She's traveling. Sonic has tech. She's not holding up. She's also going back to the north. It's going to be an exciting race here today. I do believe the Sonic is going to maintain her first position. Second should be the Wizard. Those boats in the north are looking pretty good. Pretty good over there. It's not going to change any of the positions, but those boats are looking fairly good. I think Eddie has maintained that steady lead. At one time, the Wizard was taking some of that distance off, but Eddie is in full control of this race here. The wind is out of the north, and it's not going to change again. It's I think you give Eddie the next 15-20 minutes towards the north. He's going to tack and he's going to head home. It's lots of clouds, so you know they're going to have it's going to be a squally finish here today. The wind is blowing. It's about 15-16 knots steady wind. Yeah, they're gonna, you know that this race started some years ago when our ancestors, they used to go out to fish way back, probably the 1800s. Go out to fish. They used to race the fish, and then they just decided, well, let's make a sport of it. So here we are today, thanks to them that we are still here carrying on. Very expensive sport, but nevertheless, it's our national sport, and I think that more donations should be made towards it. You should push deep into your pockets to make sure this sport continues. But it's something we will never give up. Never. Here we are, just outside of Yellowcliff. We are heading over. We are open up. We have opened up Crocus Bay, and I think the Sonic will not go too much over there. She's gonna go into the harbor in about 1 or 2 minutes. She's gonna tack. She's not gonna take that chance. She's holding a lead, and she don't need to go that far. Captain Eddie will soon shove it. The Wizard has just crossed the UFO, the Bluebird, and the tree. Here we are, east of Sandy Island, between Sandy Island and Sandy Ground Point to the north. And I think Captain Eddie will maintain this lead. We don't have to worry about him winning this race here today. Those who are listening and watching on AI-Live, this is Champ of Champs 2020. Champ of Champ 2020. This is the 9th of August. I must say again, Happy birthday to Warren Elliott, the son of Elliott Webster, who was the captain of the Whip. Days where I started my sailing. Thanks to him for helping me and this sport in terms of boat building and sailing, making me who I am today. I must give thanks to Elliott Webster and I call him my brother, Warren Elliott Webster. It's like a brother to me. Here goes the Sonic. She is now tacking to head into Santa Ground. Don't know, there's a big badge over in the harbor. Don't know if he'll make it. I do believe so, but let's see what will happen. Also, the Wizard has come above. The Sonic is home stretch. UFO is in fourth place. I believe the Bluebird is in third. UFO is in fourth. Huh? Yeah, the tree's in fifth place. There's the Sonic. Yes, looking at it now, she's gonna pass leeward of the badge, but she's full control of this race here today. In first position is the Sonic, followed by the Wizard, Bluebird, UFO. We must say a special thank you for Digicel for bringing this live. This is Vaughn on the camera, AI-Live. We thank you so much, and Digicel, the bigger, better network, as they say. We also thank our sponsors for today's race. Anguilla Social Security Board for the sponsorship for over these years. Thank you for whatever you're doing for us with this COVID-19 pandemic. We do appreciate all you do for Anguilla, whether it's helping in our communities, sports development, whatever. We do thank you. We do appreciate everything that you do. But here we are. This is Champ of Champs boat race, August 9th, 2020. It's now 6 o'clock. It was planned to be 2 laps, but as we see it, it was squally and windy, couldn't happen, so we decided to go to the stake man and leave him know that it should be just 1 lap. In doing so, it was a very good decision. Here we are, Sonic in first position, followed by the Wizard in third position, the Bluebird, fourth position, the UFO. We are outside of Fleming's guest house on the hill, and we're just about 200 feet west of Sanagang Point to the North Hill Point. And here we are, we're following the Sonic. She's in first position. Positions should be Sonic, the Wizard, Bluebird, and the UFO. Yes, Captain Eddie is cruising going in there. We saw earlier in the B-class boats where he could have taken that first position, but wind factor, and then one of the crew decided to jump overboard. So after doing such a tremendous job downwind and coming back up, he lost every prize that he would probably have gotten second, but that is boat race. But here we are, moving into Sandy Ground. The Sonic is in first position, and all the spectators up on the hill, thousands of people is up there. Well, you see it. I told Super that the UFO will win this race, and she's not even close. Sonic is in first position. She's heading towards Sandy Mariners, followed by the Wizard in second position. Third position would be the Bluebird, and the UFO in fourth position. Here's the Sonic. Beautiful race today, guys. Nevertheless, we had some bad wind going down where the wind left the boats, and the Sonic managed to get out and maintain that lead. Manage that lead. Yeah, I see she's showing off bottom here today. She's moving in towards where the new jet is now in Sandy Ground. So you will see that the Sonic will take the first position and should be followed by the Wizard. In third position would be the Bluebird, and fourth the UFO. Seems like, I don't know if I'm seeing the light in piece, in fifth position. Here we are, Champ of Champs, August 9th, 2020. The Sonic will be tacking in about 1 minute. Captain Eddie is sailing with speed. Here we see the forward man telling him that, not yet. So here we are. We got lots of people up on the hill watching this race, and I hope that you are contributing. That Captain Eddie is now tacking. He's probably will make one more tack before the stake, if he doesn't get a real south wind. I think the wind is out of the north, so he will have to tack again. That's from my point of view. So here's he. Here's Captain Eddie. Here's the Sonic. She's stretching off to go to the finish line. It's not a true south wind, so she will have to tack again. I think the boats that are not are the better boats. We are in this jailhouse again.
Go inside, go inside.
Super, come.
Go inside.
To do some commentary. The Sonic is maintaining her lead. We hear the horns from up the hill. Super, he's touching some switches here. I don't know if it's lights.
Speed.
He's back in the Sonic 200%. And his brother, I wouldn't even call his name, Glenn Paul. Here's the Sonic. In first position. The guys are very excited. You see now the Sonic. The guys are don't know. Looks like they want to touch up what boat is this? Westwood. But here's the Sonic. The rain is down. Sonic is gonna shove it about now. This is a home stretch. Captain Eddie, when he gets in front, it's very hard to take that position. Eddie would have to sink. Yeah. And I think even when he's sinking, he's thinking about getting a float to get there. So, very good race here today by the Sonic. She got in the lead and maintained that lead. You know, Super will think that he's a better captain.
Oh yeah, easily.
It's 10 past 6. But here's the Sonic. They're throwing out the rope. So basically that one. What they're saying, if you can catch me.
Fucking idiot.
This is, you have seen the Sonic winning August 9th, 2020. 2020 champion, the Sonic. Boom! The Sonic. In second place is his nephew Derek, and in the Wizard. Still has to make 2 tags. But seems like one position change. I was looking at the UFO in third place, but it seems like the lightened piece is taking that from her. The Wizard is holding a nice win. She's in second position. I don't think she has to tack again. She's gonna weather roll this and come straight through the finishing marker. I mean, you must give these guys credit. They got no win and now they are back in the race. They're in second place. We do have our champion, the Sonic. It's 1 minute in difference time. The Sonic has taken that lead by a minute and 10. We'll have to take a minute and 30 seconds. Wizard just going through 1 minute and 30 seconds, a minute and a half. Minute and a half. Wizard second place. We are just viewing this for the viewers. I believe that the Bluebird will hold her third position. Fourth would be the lightened piece, and the UFO in fifth position. Here comes the bird from the north. It's coming from the northern end. Sandergrong, North Hill Point. This is the bird in third position, followed by the lightened piece, very close, fourth place position. Here comes the bird, third position. Cameraman is going to give you a full view. This is the Bluebird, third place position, Champ of Champs 2020. having the light and piece just crossing the UFO. She's gonna tack now, and she's gonna get the 4th place position. August 9th, 2020. Light and piece, 4th position. Matter of seconds in front of the UFO, but she did well. She did well. Light and peace. Now she is in between both flags, the checker flags, black and white checkers. This is the light and peace. Now followed by the UFO. That's 4th. This is 5th position, UFO. So that's it. Champ of Champs, August 9th, 2020. 1st position is the Sonic, 1.5 minutes, followed by the Wizard. In 3rd position is the Bluebird. 4th position, Light and Peace. And 5th place is the UFO. So we thank you all for listening and watching the Champ of Champs 2020 boat race. They have called the positions Sonic, 1.5 minutes for time. 2nd place is the Wizard, followed by the Bluebird. In 3rd position, 4th position is the Light and Peace, and in 5th position is the UFO. I'm going to thank you all for listening, and I do hope that sponsorship can come in after the August, and we thank you. See you again next year.